Good morning, everybody. Just about to get started. SPDas is on the charts, coming right up. Thanks for tuning in. Another London live session. See you very shortly.
ForexLens gives you the edge. ForexLens understands the global economy and financial markets. With machine learning, we give you real-time global analysis and investment strategies. ForexLens lets you invest and earn with institutional traders, even if you're new to trading. Trading and investing made simple with ForexLens. Check out our performance at ForexLens.com. Get the edge on trades. Your eye into the markets. ForexLens.com.
SPDas, the trading floor is yours.
Okay, thank you, Igor, and welcome back, everyone. We are now getting started with the London session. As far as the price action is concerned, it's not too much happening, at least in the euro and the dollar index. Let's get started with the hourly chart in the euro. We'll do with the trend lines setup as well. If I do the trend line on both smaller degree and the larger degree waves, here they are. I think I missed the high. Yeah. That is the September top, which is the intermediate trend line. And the moment we draw the first trend line, we see something which we have discussed earlier, but the price action is okay. Do you see something which I'm able to see right now? We have discussed this earlier. First wave, first push was about that trend line, the inner trend line, and back test. Now it has almost taken into the buy zone of the intermediate trend line as well, and possibly it is backtesting. So the chances are it can probably thrust from here itself, and alternate count is that it can come and backtest the trend line again. But this is what happens when we are with the trend line absolutely without missing a wave actually. So at this point in time, if you look at closely, let's zoom. Here, the price action is just peeping into the buy zone yet again. And the RSI front, we have moved from 37 lows, which is again not exactly the superpower buy zone. It's around the 30s. 30 is the superpower buy zone. But that could be a sideways consolidation, which is turning around its head on the north side again. It's interesting. It's going to be interesting to see if the wave counts are now behaving like what we discussed in the past session. Sydney Tokyo overlap, coming down 5 waves with 61.8% of the recent boundary, or it is going to rally from here itself. The reason why I'm doing on the trend lines is it will help us to know and find out if we are in any kind of a zone which we are not aware of, and the trend might continue lower. We just want to make sure that we are on the right page actually, as far as the trends are concerned. Okay, now let's do the waves. We'll stick to wave 1, wave 2, and that is, I need to change the degree here, just a moment. That is sub-micro. The color will remain the same. With just a minute structure. And also expecting the third wave extension going higher. Now that is going to be one lesser degree, which is the sub-minute. And lastly, the Fibonacci ratios. Let's do the retracement on the recent boundary and then extend it. I'm not taking my Fibonacci ratio up there because you can see 3 down followed by 3 up already. So there could be an expanded flat. We keep our options open for an expanded flat and shift base for the second wave over there. All right. And the extension of the recent wave count, please. Let's just give me a moment. We'll do a simple extension. Still don't have an exact wave 2. So does it look clean now with the trend lines and the wave counts? Got wave 1. We're expecting wave 2 lower here somewhere. And let's adjust the counts here. If it is going to bring up wave 3 and then slightly lower wave 4, wave 5, that brings us to wave 3 of the higher degree, and then wave 4, and fifth wave reaching towards the 714 mark. This, unless the third wave is also extending, this will be the most probable trajectory and finally the path. Right. We always try and also match the Fibonacci ratios up there. So 1.06 is matching up with the 1.27 here. And that one takes out the previous high, the lower degree. It's 540. So we're actually focusing on 540 and 600 for the time being. Okay, so let's focus on these two resistances for now. Perfect. Sorry. All right. I think we are good now with the chart setup. So that it doesn't need further explanation. We are long in euro with a stop loss around 1.0100. If you want to go long right now, it looks right. It is either an expanded flat in the making, or you never know, the third wave is also extending. So that's going to be a very interesting scenario if the third wave is an extension as well, because in that case, the minute wave 3 is going to go straight up there or even higher. So especially when the backside is being tested again. All right. So if you're looking to buy again, or you're looking to buy fresh, ideally it should be around 330 or 350 zone. It had gone to almost 390s, but if you if you bought it, it's fine. But otherwise, if you get a chance around 350, that would be the best one. All right, so let's move on to the dollar index now. Euro, we remain on the long side eventually. Okay, this structure is already done. The only thing I need to do is push the path a little bit on the right hand side and give it away. All right. So otherwise, we are good with the path that we have discussed earlier. That reduces our work at this point in time. We can come straight to the trade setups. So we have actually aggressively sold shorts earlier around 13th, 14th of Jan, but it was not really recommended. The second entry was here. We took shorts from the wave 2 around 109, 50, 60. Uh, Now the third entry could be coming up around 108.60 zone if an expanded flat wave 2 is in the making. All right. If it doesn't come around wave 2, then wave 2 is already complete here. In that case, you might have to enter a bit lower and the stop loss will remain the same. At this point in time, we have kept the stop loss at 110.30. But tell you what, that is just for the sake of keeping it. Uh, we are already we've already started moving lower. It's only a matter of time when we revise the stop loss from 110.30 to break even, or and then start locking profits actually. So this is going to be a very interesting game if it turns out to be as projected, because we are not only going to hold positions, we are going to keep adding, and we are also going to keep locking profits in at least two instruments, Euro USD and the dollar index, and Dow Jones once it starts. All right. Now the interesting story is gold, because everyone, most of the traders now are interested to know what the metal is wanting to do and why is it not turning if it's supposed to turn. Okay, now let's I need to zoom out a bit, zoom in a bit, sorry. Okay, if you look at the wave count here, that is wave 3, correct? And then we were expecting a wave 4, uh, A, B, and C, if you remember what we discussed last time, and it should unfold as 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So now we have got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, sir. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. It is not an impulse, but it is a diagonal. And that is absolutely okay for the wave C to complete. Now let's confirm both ways. One is the expanded flat structure. This expanded flat is A, B, and C. So I'm eventually convinced that the expanded flat is over, and according to the waves, the wave 4 is also over. Let us let us let us double check now. Normally, the fourth wave would terminate around the 38.2% of wave 3. Let's check. It's almost there, just about 2 points shy. So it's okay. And if we have we done the extensions earlier? Okay, let's remove that for now. Let's redo the extensions. We are going to move that wave 5 on the right hand side now, and wave B also on the top of wave 5. Now let's take the extension, and that's the Elliott wave extension, and we'll also take another channel. Remember that particular line is the channel of a large degree, and we can also draw a channel. Let's see how and where it's shaping up. It's pointing towards 75. That's just about 3 points lower than what we predicted earlier. But then it's coming right across the channel. You see that channel convergence? All right. So if that is wave four, and what we've done as far as the counts are concerned is correct, then we should be seeing one more push from high from this point towards possibly, there you go. Now you see that channel converging. This channel, the current lower degree channel is converging with the higher degree channel as well. So let's draw the path from here now. If it is wave one, and then two, three, four, and five. All right, that should be ideally the next move in gold. Let's see, towards the 27, 80, 85 zone. Uh, both the channels are also meeting up. Let's move on to the 4-hour chart, and I'll explain the larger degree counts now. It is really interesting. Okay, we got tipped out, but it's fine. We've had an entry point in place now, 27, 85, 90. Remember yesterday we were talking about prices dropping back towards 47, 45. Now it just went a bit lower towards 41. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. All right. Now what eliminates the fact? Okay, because the objectivity would be, when can we eliminate this path? So if prices drop lower towards 2711, 2711, 2713, which is wave one extreme, it is going to be confirmed that it's no more going towards a new high. So that's the point of elimination for the bulls, okay? And it's sort of confirmation that bears are back in control and very strongly. In that case, if we miss the entry point, then we'll have to find out another place to enter on the short side. But believe it or not, we are not going long right now, because the risk reward ratio will still not suffice. Even if we go long at 46, we're targeting 86, that is 40 points of reward. And 46 less 40 is again okay. I think we can barely go. It's an aggressive trade. Stop loss 2716. Maybe let's do a trade here. We are going to say it's aggressive. So it's going to be potential long around 274546. Stop at 2716. That is 30 points of risk, and target at 2786. Uh-oh. So it's just above 1:1. Risk reward ratio is 1:1.25 or something. So that's an aggressive trade, and below is a conservative trade, which you would be wanting. It's absolutely a trader's choice now. If you're an aggressive trading style, then you can go long right now and flip after 86. Or if you're not an aggressive one, you'd like to have more price confirmation and towards the direction of the trend, then you might want to skip that particular wave, wait for prices to rally, and then turn lower from there. All right. Okay, so trade number three, gold. We are trading on trying to trade both sides, aggressively long right now, and then we flip from 86. Now, tell you what, it's not necessary that prices will reverse exactly from 86. Okay, it may Ideally it would go above 88, one more high above the previous swing high, and then reverse. So that would be an ideal situation. Okay. So those are the two aggressive trades, potential long and then a limit order for gold. I think the indice would be silent now. Let's have a quick view. It is silent. So we are going to come and review again in the New York live. For the time, we have a quick review for the coins. Is that exact the mark where prices are now drawing? So it's almost the same thing actually, a few points lower from 103. We were buying at around 103. Now it's dropping to 101. But the good thing is that it is just testing the consolidation trend line. So if you're still in the mood to go long, then it is still time to go long with the stop just below that 99 mark. Risk reward ratio is going to be good because the targets are the same, around 111 and 111 should be good enough actually. I would suggest take profits around those levels 111. There's no need to just wait for the exact price action because you never know. It's not mandatory that both Fibonacci extensions should be hit. All right. Ethereum, I think we had done it on a daily chart. We've got the structure up there. Again, it's a good buy, Ethereum. It's a good buy because it's just consolidating in the last leg of the triangle. The stop loss around 2900 and targeting above that high. I would suggest don't wait, please, for 4300. I mean, you would want to get out around 41 or 42. I'm not saying that, okay, we need to be fearful. I'm just saying we need to be careful when others uh, most traders are absolutely careless about when the turn could come. Keep in mind, please, look at the RSI. Watch the RSI. RSI is just around 45. So even if the new high goes and prints above 4200, the RSI would barely go to 60. And that was the previous high, 79, 80. All right, that's the reason why I keep on saying be watchful when we are within the last move. Solana is in a different territory altogether. Exactly the path which we laid in the last session. A bit lower from here, that could be wave E. Now the risk reward ratio is better. 247 is around 20, less than 20 points of risk, and target 318. This is a good trade. Enter 246, stop 226. So that's 20 points of risk and target 318. Let me confirm again. It was 314, I think. Yes, 314. All right. And Ripple should be bottoming as well. Let's have a quick view. Yes, it is bottoming, sir. So I think that was the price we proposed last session as well. 3.1, somewhere around the 3.1. That's where exactly the price is right now. So 3.1, we go long. Earlier longs are already riding. We are already riding on the earlier longs, and the stop loss on earlier longs is same as 2.8, which we propose even now, and the target is around 3.7. So the risk reward ratio in the coins are now better, looking better on the long side. But again, word of caution, we are just about the fifth wave in the making. So please be a bit fearful. There's nothing wrong than becoming more greedy at the last stages. All right. So let's bring this session to a pause here, and we'll be back in about 4 hours from now to catch up in the New York session two, just after IT trader, and I'll be giving the floor back to Igor. Igor, back to you, bro. Thank you.
ForexLens gives you the edge. ForexLens understands the global economy and financial markets. With machine learning, we give you real-time global analysis and investment strategies. ForexLens lets you invest and earn with institutional traders, even if you're new to trading. Trading and investing made simple with ForexLens. Check out our performance at ForexLens.com. Get the edge on trades. Your eye into the markets. ForexLens.com.